It's easy to see how, as a manager, he matches the DNA of the club. Everyone pulling in the same direction, and the fans can feel the synergy. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. And Derek Ray here on the commentary gantry, joined by Sue Smith, who'll provide all the tactical observations. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Bolton Wanderers versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
And here's the starting lineup for Bolton Wanderers.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-4-2, and I always think that this system offers a strong defensive presence all over the pitch. And in attack, you always have numbers getting forward. They've got quality out wide, so I'm sure the flanks are going to be used today.
And here's the Wolves lineup.
It looks like a 4-5-1 to me. It seems quite defensive, so I'd expect them to sit back, be quite tight and compact, but then they'll look to counter when they get the chance.
So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. And Morales. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Ocampo. Jordi Osei Tutu. Ocampo with it. Now with Apere. Morales with it. Apere. Ocampo. Louis Apere. Top-class defending. Munetsi. Jean-Rickner Bellegarde. So for Bolton Wanderers, it was never going to be easy, and in the event, a draw last time out against Brentford. What do you expect from them in this game?
Yeah, close game, 2-2 in the end. I can see this going a similar way. Two evenly matched sides. It's about who can finish off their chances, but I can't see a winner here.
Intercepted effortlessly. Jean-Rickner Bellegarde. And just failed to keep the ball in play that time. Jean-Rickner Bellegarde. A really good pass. Possession lost by Bolton. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Yeah, 2 goals last time out. That's why he's the focus. Difficult to mark because he's always on the move. Intelligent runs and always finding a yard of space. Hopefully we'll see that again today.
Marshall Munetsi. Oh, tremendous vision. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, quite simply a wild, wayward effort, and the less said about it, the better. Sulemana. Morales. Apere. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. And going for pure power from a long way out.
He's so unlucky not to score. I didn't think he'd shoot from there, but nearly got his rewards.
Jordi Osei Tutu. Ocampo. They have the advantage. Well read to put an end to that attack. No let-up on the pressing front. And a useful cross. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Munetsi. Jakobsen. And Bolton come away with it. Just wasn't going to give that ball away.
That's a real test of power, that.
Bellegarde. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Oh, big moment! Well, perhaps should have been the opener.
They should be 1-0 up here. He'll be disappointed he couldn't finish that.
Could play it in. But couldn't really direct it where he wanted. And the pass deftly cut out. What a magnificent pass. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Oh, surely. Well, that stopped exactly what was required. Oh, just in time.
Yeah, what a real important block that was.
One minute of stoppage time has been added on. And that will be Bolton's ball. Did well to win the ball back. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, an honest assessment would be that he hasn't really been on top of his game in attack.
Yeah, struggled to get involved in the final third, hasn't he? Those defenders haven't given him an inch. He needs to find that creative spark and start testing the keeper.
Second half begins with room for improvement on multiple fronts. Oh, nice ball over the top. A decisive clearance it was. Bellegarde. Munetsi. Excellent pass. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, you'll have a go. Opportunity. Oh, my goodness. He's caught that so well. A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
Rivero on the ball. Here's Morales. Gudmundsona. Apere. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Jean-Rickner Bellegarde. Excellent vision. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Electing to shoot. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Oh, that's really unlucky. It was close, and if they keep working hard, this one away.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Bolton Wanderers facing Aston Villa.
Yeah, it should be a cracker, that. Certainly worth watching.
Good idea. In position. Strong. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, looking at the replay, this is a really good initial save. You've got to feel sorry for him that the ball falls to an opponent. I'm not sure he could have done much more, to be honest.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Ocampo. Paredes. Morales. On to Sulemana. Very effective passing sequence.
Yeah, looking sharp at the minute. It's all about timing now.
Well, misdirected. Marshall Munetsi. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Ipswich Town. Attacking possibilities for Wolves here. Will it be? Can't miss. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. And it has been deemed to be a bookable offence.
Well, he's going to have to be careful now, isn't he? Well, if we watch this again, it's an open net. They're not always as easy as they look, though. Sometimes you overthink the finish. He certainly didn't.
Paredes. Ocampo with it. Jose Tutu. Good work by Wolves to get it back. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Bellegarde. Oh, useful ball. And thwarted there following the cross. He's going to be really cross with himself. Time for a change then. Apere. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Marshall Munetsi. Niels Nkunku. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. And he might be through here. Well, still a threat. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Rivero on the ball. Morales with it. Xavier Simons. Here's Morales. Now with Simons. And Wolves recovering possession well. Plenty of support here. Arias. Munetsi. Marshall Munetsi. Beautiful pass. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. A really good pass. And it wasn't all that far away from being a goal.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there, take a little bit off the shot.
Feeding it through. Bellegarde. Munetsi. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Trying to open up the defence. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Bellegarde. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Arias. And the keeper is able to deal with the danger. Sulemana. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, this was certainly a bad day at the office. So poor at the back. They just looked so nervy, and when they went forward, it was really slow and pedestrian. They'll be really disappointed after that.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
He was certainly one of the standouts. A threat throughout. Just never stopped running. And when the chances came, he took them well.
Hello from Villa Park, a football venue since the 19th century and still one of the best today. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. And we're looking for the players to put on a real display for you. It's Aston Villa, and they take on Bolton Wanderers.
Never mind the fireworks going on outside the ground. I'm expecting fireworks on the pitch. It should be a sparkler of a game, though. Looking forward to this one.
Here's today's Aston Villa team. Emiliano Martinez is the goalkeeper. Yuri Tielemans plays alongside Boubacar Kamara in the centre of midfield, and the man tasked with leading the line is Ugo Ekitike. This is the Bolton Wanderers team sheet.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
And we're underway with the first half. Sulemana. That's been won really smartly. And that has stopped any potential danger.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Tielemans. Ugo Ekitike. It's the first time for these two managers to go up against one another, and neither wants to give an inch.
Well, they both know how they want to play, but who will come out on top? This should be very interesting.
I'm hearing there's been a penalty in another match, so let's go to Alex for the details.
Yeah, Sunderland were awarded the penalty, and he only went and pulled out the Panenka on us, a fan favourite. It's now 1-0 with only 8 minutes played.
Thanks to Alex for the update. Hamildane Sulemana. A promising move stalls. Ezri Konsa. Oh, could be a chance here. And they've got it back now. Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, he's so dangerous from outside the box. He just has that ability to make the ball dip and swerve on the goalkeeper. Let's hope we see that again today.
Torres. And the ref blows for a foul. Free kick awarded. Ekitike. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. That's the definition of taking one for the team. And the referee has gone to his pocket for the card.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Well, there's no danger with that one. The header easily dealt with. Boubacar Kamara. Now Tielemans. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. They're still going here. To put them ahead. And over the touchline it goes. It'll be a throw-in now. Tielemans. Kamara. Boubacar Kamara. Well, so much space to attack. Terrific chance. And the ball's loose. You have it. No, you have it back. This is ugly football. And the attack is over. Really good defending. Needs to keep a cool head under pressure. Kamara.
Well, as you can see, Aston Villa have really dictated the play, but it's been a frustrating performance from them so far. They just haven't had enough guile in the final third. It's all been a bit too predictable, which has to change if they want to win this one.
Oh, brilliant anticipation. Ezri Konsa. Onana. Ekitike. Oh, good vision. And with that, the first half at Villa Park comes to an end. Well, an illustration there to underline what a struggle it's been for him so far.
Well, he's certainly not been at his best, but credit the opposition. They've defended really well against him.
Well, the second half underway, and let's be honest, things can only improve. They're being afforded too much space here. But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Tielemans. Kamara. Onana. Great rhythm, there's a real flow here. Ugo Ekitike. Working hard to win it back there. Now, here they go. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Just waiting for the moment to break through. This has to be. It's there. That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
First of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit, that's a good finish. Great composure.
The game needed a goal. That's what we've got. What sort of response will we see now? That's a good ball. Ezri Konsa. It's pinched, read his mind there. Konsa. A lovely position to be in, keeping the ball and keeping the lead.
Well, they're making this look very easy, aren't they?
Oh, that's really well cut out. Kamaldane Suleimana. This is a good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? Has the space to whip it in here. And it's on now. And it's there. A goal that draws them back on level terms.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So they're level at 1-1, and off they go.
Happy birthday to the coolest
Pau Torres.
Bowden Jeffries. Happy birthday from all of your friends and family.
This is a positive-looking move. Tielemans. Not forcing things, moving the ball nicely.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
Onana. Kamara. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. Promising position, this. Oh, chance! It's hit the woodwork! Oh, now hang on, the flag's up. The effort would have been in vain. Well, he's been key today, but the manager now making a change. Tielemans. A really good interception to take the ball. Kamara. There's a chance for them to go now. He's in here. Incredible reactions from the keeper there.
Great play, good shot and an excellent save. That was good football all round, wasn't it?
Sub about to come on. Should score here. Good save and enough on it to get it away too. For the lead here. It's in. And it's their game to lose from here.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
And we're back underway with one in it and not long left. Well read to gain possession. Tielemans. João Pedro. Boubacar Kamara. João Pedro. Well, still ahead by one, and they're moving the ball with real purpose. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? It's in! And in all likelihood, that should be the game. So little time left for a response now.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So it's 3-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Kamara. The ball won back. Tielemans. João Pedro. Now Tielemans. That's a good ball. On he goes, terrific. Put into the box. And kept out, incredibly. Tielemans. Ekitike. On to Tielemans. Kamara. That looks decent, making progress here. Oh, great block.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Threads it through. And he's there. And that brings an end to the match. With disappointment felt in the away end, it's 3 points dropped.
I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Well, as we know, he can be a real handful, and he's certainly been that today.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?